from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
Good morning and welcome to the GDFL Netball show for round 16. Joining me on the panel today, we've got Donna Francesi from the Anarchy Netball Club. Welcome, Donna.
Good morning, Fee.
Welcome back. And again, our regular panel member, Amanda Grant from Bellpost Hill. Welcome, Amanda.
Good morning, Fee. Good morning, everyone.
We'll have a quick look at the games from round 15 last week. A few close ones in there, even a draw, which will be the first game that we're going to have a look at. Corio 44 drew with Inverleigh 44, and I guess this is a game that we knew was going to be a close one. It was actually a crunch game, both sitting on the same amount of wins and losses to get into the 5, and I think Corio is still sitting above them just by percentage. So your thoughts on this game, girls?
All right, well, I'll go first. So they're both sitting on 34 points.
Yep.
Like Fee said, Corio just ahead on percentage. This, as the ladder sits with 3 rounds to go. It looks like it was a very, very even contest right down to the end of the game, so 44 apiece. Sonia Harris and Nicole Traynor did play, and I'm sure they had an impact on the result of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's interesting that they were back again this week, because last week neither of them played. I know that Nicole Traynor was actually at the game but didn't take the court, but she did last week. So yeah, interesting no?
Probably just trying to come up with a few ways where they can play them and so forth and test out their strategies, I suppose. But you know, good damn effort, and we knew it was going to be close. We said last week we had trouble picking who was going to win. So but yeah,
and it's just going to be interesting in the last few rounds and things, because it's going to be determined as to, you know, percentage-wise, if they win the rest of their games, both of them, what percentage they come home on, what they're winning by, or whether there's some losses in there. So, and
it also depends on who else. Like, there's a couple of other teams, such as, you know, you, Fiona, isn't it? Yeah, you're there. You guys are there. So depending on whether you guys win and lose too, like, we just won't know probably until the end of the season.
Yeah. Which makes it really quite interesting
it does.
to the final race. The next game we've got, the next close one actually, East Geelong 43 defeated Geelong West 41, in which I know you girls said that was going to be a close game. Look, East Geelong got away in the first quarter. They were up by 7 goals, I think it was.
So it's a usual first quarter, Fee?
It wasn't absolutely devastating at all. Probably just silly errors, and I think that's probably what lost it for us in the end. Yep. Just a few things, a few held balls, a few just little things that we really, really sort of struggle with, but you know, we walked away absolutely wrapped with that game.
I saw that you came home strong, that you scored 11 goals in the last quarter and East only scored 6, so brought it right up to them, right down to the end.
Absolutely, and just if we had a few more minutes on the clock, there could have been the difference, but you know, we were really, really happy with that game. I think across the board we played well. It was just those few little errors. There wasn't a whole time in there that you know, our heads were down or anything, which tends to happen when people get in front, the other team gets in front. There were a few changes made in our defence end, and I think that was a positive for us this week, and really worked for us, and you know, it great game for us.
Well, compared to the last time you played, in fact, it wasn't a thrashing that everyone probably thought it was going to be. It was a really close game, and you know, congrats to you guys. Well done.
It was quite interesting to see that Shay Rowbottom and Melissa Bragg gold all day. I know Melissa has been going back into defence in the previous week. So
they did have their defender back, Ellie Roworth. She'd had hip surgery 8 weeks ago, so this was her first week back after that surgery, and she played a full game down in defence.
Well, that's good for her.
It is, and I guess coming into finals, I'm not sure how many games she has played in the first 8 weeks and whatever, but they'd want her to be right for finals to have their defensive pressure back. So. Yeah.
Very good.
The next game, the two ladies here would know all about, the Bellpost Hill 84 defeated Anarchy 30. Ladies, how was
Amanda?
The day?
Look, and in saying that, it wasn't a 100-goal defeat like last time, which was great. Look, once again, Kim Martin's star, 71 goals. I mean,
wow.
You know, I talked to our defender Lucy before she even started the game, and we sort of talked about Kim and her the goal patrol that we're watching, and we sort of decided, okay, we weren't going to go past 50. Lucy, that's it, cut her off at 50. Well, by half time she had about 48 on us, so it was like, well, Lucy, you haven't done your job. So, but in saying that, Lucy played really well in defence.
Speaking about Lucy, I was really impressed with Lucy, and hopefully she'll stay in the GDFL netball competition, because she's a player to watch in the future, being such a young girl, and really impressed.
And she is, like, she's only 16 and going on 17, and the thing is with Luz, like, everyone thinks that she's way older than what she is. And I know, like, we were talking, and she was saying how when she plays the junior grades, people just look at her and really get upset with her and grunt at it because they think she's older than what she is. But a lot of potential there with Lucy. But overall, look, we were satisfied with what we did, Manda, and it was a good match, and a good friendly match too, which is what we like. So, but, you know, congrats go to Bellpost Hill, of course. Yeah.
From a Bellpost Hill point of view, Terry's been looking for a replacement for our injured Mel Holmes, who broke her wrist 3 or 4 weeks ago. And this week he gave Jess Millard a run-in centre, and that seemed to work well. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops over the next couple of weeks leading into finals.
Yep, that's good. And what's the prognosis with,
Mel's out for the rest of the season, unfortunately, but she's still a big part of the team and cheering everyone on. So it's disappointing she's not, speaking on the court, but she's still around.
Good.
Yep.
All right, the next game, Winchelsea 73 defeated Belmont 27, and Winchelsea continue to dominate the competition here, and undefeated again. So just having a look at people that played in the Winchelsea team, because I know that last week they had a few different changes.
So Kath Knott was an inclusion this week, and Kath scored. Goal patrol, Donna, what's the goal patrol there? Kath scored...
Oh, I don't know that one, sorry.
Let Amanda have a look. Kath scored 50 goals this week, and gold with her sister Julia. Akay Felice also played goals for 1 quarter, so I'm sure that's not a name that we've seen before on the honour board. And Renee Pilkington, so Bianca Pilkington, if I'm correct, she didn't play this week.
Right.
Just on Winchelsea, I think they're coming up 38 wins in a row.
Wow.
So I think their last defeat was early last season against Bellpost Hill, early in the competition. So
we're not putting any pressure on them at all, are we, Amanda?
No, none at all. But they've had a fantastic run. 38 wins, undefeated.
It's
powerhouse of the competition. So and that's including final series, and they're hard games to win.
Absolutely.
But we are not saying that they're not unbeatable. We're not saying that by any means. I mean, teams push and push and push them, and
I think
you never know what happens.
And once finals hit, you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
And that's coming up in a few weeks. So, next game, Werribee Centrals 55 defeated Bannockburn 26. Werribee again securing second place there and finals.
Not such a blowout though. Like I thought it might have been a bit more than that.
Bannockburn probably held themselves at a decent level there.
I think Bannockburn are a little bit underrated in the competition. They've been doing a lot of work, and we noticed quite a significant development when we played them. It's probably 8 or 9 weeks ago, and they've been working hard on presses and their pressure, and they're... Sorry, Fano's winding us up. They're a team that have had a lot of personal growth within the competition.
They're the quiet achievers.
And just one quick last one. We'll have a very quick look at it. North Geelong 64 defeated Thompson 51 in what wasn't a blowout either. A nice close game there. So well done to North Geelong. So we'll be back after this break.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.